Hi, welcome to Fatmata Speaks. Welcome to the weekly messages. So, this is the message for the second week of June. I hope the first week of June was okay. You guys were able to zoom out in moment of, being overwhelmed with everything that was going on or was not going on. Because that could also be the case. I hope you guys were able to find your footing again and know that you're moving towards your goal, you're moving towards your audience. For this week, the message is a little bit different. Well, it's sort of a continuation, but no, it literally is a continuation of a sort. But first things first, take care of your health, okay? Because your body is on your side. It's with you. It's accompanying you at each and every step, okay? So take care of it. Nourish it. Stay hydrated. Eat well. Sleep well. Do some exercises. Take good care of your body. The reason why I'm saying this is because I sat down to do the meditation for this message and my jaw, not one, but like both of them, started to ache. And the pain came out of nowhere. Like here, I was feeling it. I was like, oh, okay, maybe I should go see a doctor. Immediately, as soon as that thought came up, right, the pain disappeared. So take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. If you're not feeling well, go see a doctor. It's very important for you to take care of yourself. But again, the jaw is also connected to our emotions, right? So make sure you're saying the things that you want to say. Make sure you're expressing yourself. Make sure you're not holding back on any healthy expression of your emotions, okay? So take good care of yourself. That applies to both the physical as well as the mental. Take good care of yourself. It's very important to be in a healthy state because you have plans, okay? Before coming to this planet, you signed a contract with all the things you want to achieve, and now is the time for it. Now is go time. So you cannot have anything hold you back, anything stop you from, going after those dreams because you have the foundation. You said your foundation is solid. It is wow. It is solid. So you're ready to go. So go. Don't hold back. If you have to speak, speak up. If you have to do something, do it. Don't delay, don't postpone it. Just do it. Okay? So let's get into the reading. We're already in the reading, aren't we? Anyway, let's continue. So the first wow, what was that? Okay, let's continue. The first image that I saw was of a warrior, and as soon as I saw this warrior, they appeared as a he. It kind of reminded me of how do you call them? Like in all, like I don't know what was that. I think it was even far back as 1600. Anyway, on the Asian part of the world, there were warriors, there were conquerors going around, and all that. They kind of remind me of that. I saw them and I was like, this is a conqueror. This is not just a warrior. This is a conqueror, They turn up to space and then they make it theirs. That's energy. You have to embrace it because you have it in you. You turn up to places and you command the room. It's okay. I know it's a huge power, to have. And sometimes you just want to feel small. You don't want to intentionally feel small, but like when you enter a room and you can immediately command it and you're not used to, to actively use that power, it can feel like a lot. It can feel like a lot. I just saw 444. So know that you're protected, okay? Know that you're protected. So turn up to the places as if you own it because it's your world and we're just living in it. So be confident. We're back again at the confidence, When was that? That was in the June monthly reading. Yeah, that was all there. There was also an element of confidence in that message. So you can check it. I think that's like 2 videos back. Yeah, you can check it. Anyway, So be confident, because you're turning up to places that are new, but they're yours, you know. So this conqueror, like, in their outfit fully, and then they came off their ship. They just leaped from the ship into the water, and then they walked on the sand, and then they were on land, right? And in front of them was just a lushful green plantation, and it was just like paradise. It literally felt like paradise, not paralyzed, paradise. Okay, like, you know, those islands. Yeah, those islands that just have everything on them that you can, you know, you can how you call it, maintain your life, and your life quality will be good, kind of like vibe. That was what it was giving. And as well as there was a house next to it on that island, okay? And the house was painted in blue and white, and it was 2 floors, and it was given, I don't know, is it Victorian vibe, kind of? Anyway, so this reading feels different. But I'm just gonna continue. If you guys are still here, thank you for being here. Then this message must be resonating with you. But if I lost you guys then, okay, you gone already. So yeah. Anyway, the house was there, so blue and white, and the person was just, so the masculine was just looking at all that, and then I saw a feminine figure joined him, and then the masculine figure like turned around to the feminine figure and said, "I'm home. I am home." So yeah, last week we had the element of your masculine. Was it last week? Give me a moment. No, it wasn't last week. It was again the June monthly reading. There was an element of the masculine and feminine coming together. They were coming together, and they were walking in the same direction together at the same speed, at the same pacing, and their destination, they also arrived there together. Sorry. So I think this also reflects that you are operating from a place of balance. You have your masculine and feminine sides. We all have that, okay? Masculine and feminine side. We all have that. And when you find the balance, the ideal balance to employ the masculine when it's needed and the feminine when it's needed within you, you're unstoppable. You become unstoppable because you are operating in completeness. You're whole. You're not, you know, just operating on one side. You're operating on both sides, and that just, you whole. I don't know what else to say, but you become whole. And I believe that is going to be reflected in this week in some manner. You might, you know, set out first in your masculine energy, you know, being active and all that, and then you switch to your feminine energy, and you just, you know, you just become more creative in the way you express yourself, and that helps you obtain not only peace but also home. Now the definition for home is like different for each and every one of us, and home is not only a place. It might mean you're coming home to yourself. You're finding your home within you. And again, this goes back to the jaw pain, you know. When you stand up for yourself and you express yourself, you do not hold back your emotions. You're free to become. And once you start becoming, you create a home for yourself on the inside as well as on the outside, because your inner world reflects on the outside world, right? Outside world. Woo. So in a way, you're becoming not only whole, but all the benefits of becoming whole is like are gonna be given to you. wow, this week is going to be very interesting. I'm really curious. Like, when you guys see this video, please save it and then come back and tell me exactly how that played out for you, because I'm really curious how that will look for you guys in your situation right now. Where you're becoming whole, and your wholeness is bringing rewards. Because you finally found your footing. Finding your footing was like in the last week energy, the first week of June energy, message, sorry. And now that you have found your footing, you find your balance. Yeah, that's beautiful. That really is beautiful. Okay, let's not pull on this. The second image that I saw after that was, there was a portal and it felt like it was a long corridor, and then the feminine figure was walking towards the light, but the light keep moving back and back, like she tries to get close and then it didn't work, and then the light just went up further away and all that. And eventually she just stopped chasing the light, and there was someone who needed help, and she just did that. She helped this person, and by doing that, she obtained the light that she was actually chasing in the first place. So, okay, this might be a second message. Yeah, a second message for another group. Maybe not. But someone was like chasing a particular goal. Obviously, we all have wishes and desires, and some of them are in alignment with our purpose. Some of them aren't. It's unfortunate, but they aren't. But that doesn't mean that we have to give it up. We have our purpose. We have our mission, the reason why we came here. Some of us, the reason is as simple as to just live life. For some of us, it's to help, raise the frequency. And others, you're meant to heal. Others, you're meant to channel. Others, you're meant to paint and show the world beauty. It's all out there in all type of forms. So find yours, find your purpose. You must have found it, because in the last 2 to 3 messages ago, I guess, there was a thing about finding your purpose. Bring that back to memory, okay? Bring that back to memory. If you can, write it down on a piece of paper, on a post-it, and then paste it all over your house, so that wherever you go, you come face to face with your mission, so that you don't forget. Because sometimes we forget. Life happens, okay? Anyway, don't forget your mission. Keep that in mind. And do not chase fake lights, okay? Do not chase fake lights. Fake lights in the sense of like just, short-term, anything that gives you short-term validation, something that is not really true with who you want to become. Sometimes there are things in life that just glitter, really bright and all that, and we think it's gold, but it's not really gold. So follow your purpose. Through your purpose, the actual light that you're seeking will come to you naturally. You do not have to chase the light. The light can be validation, recognition and whatnot. You do not have to chase that. That is gonna come naturally towards you, because as long as you're carrying out your mission, you're on the divine payroll, and that means you're gonna be taken care of. Okay, your needs will be met. You will not live in lack, and everything is gonna turn out just fine. Because the feminine, as soon as she stopped chasing that light and then attended to that person who needed help, the light came to her naturally. And she will also receive the recognition from the people in her surroundings. I'm not saying you have to perform so that you get validation, no, but like, once you act out certain duties and all that, you get recognition. It comes with it naturally. But don't, act out certain, excuse me. Don't try to perform with intent. Don't try to perform. Simple. That's one. But don't, carry out an action, duty, task just because you want some sort of validation from it. Act it out because that's what you felt called to. You feel called to. Just go ahead with it. Follow the flow. Just flow into your divine purpose, and your divine purpose will flow into you, and that's gonna create another form of light. Okay, so do not be afraid of your mission. Don't chase fake lights. Don't, because it's not what you're seeking. It's not what you're seeking. Carry out your divine purpose and let the light come to you, because there are benefits to that. There are benefits, just the same as there are benefits to, you know, being whole. There are benefits to you just being authentic and you carrying out your duties. So maybe this might not be two different messages, just like one message, but it was shown to me in two different forms, maybe for two different types of people. Might be. So then the third message I saw, the third image that I saw was funny, because I just saw a water flowing into, it was just flowing. Again, you're in the flow of things, you're carrying out your duty, you are employing your masculine and feminine, and you create a balance. Everything is in alignment. Now, the funny part of this vision, this meditation for this week, was that the meditation went on for a while. And then normally after I finish meditating, I write it down because I don't want to forget it, right? I forgot half of the message. I forgot like the rest of the things that happened after that water was flowing. I'm pretty sure that there were more. I know that there were more. But for some reason, as soon as I held the pen, the message started disappearing. Now, how I see this is basically, there's a lot coming, lots happening for you. And you're not supposed to know it all right now. It's fine. You don't have to know it all. But just know that there is more out there for you. There is more out there for you, and there's more coming towards you, okay? So just be in the position of being open. Be open. Continue, holding on to your balance. Continue operating in balance. Continue living life. Continue being true and authentic towards yourself. Do not seek fake lights, and the rest will come. And the rest that is going to come is going to blow your mind, because I forgot the images, but I remember the emotions, okay? I felt peace. I felt calm. I felt happy. And I'm really like, even right now, I'm trying to recall the exact images that came up, and nothing. So, yeah. We don't need to know it all. We just need to know that it's happening. We know that the divine is on our side. The divine is providing for us. The divine is helping us create the life that we wish to have. So we just continue operating in that. And please take care of your health. Take care of your body, and be sure to speak your truth. Don't hold back your emotions, because the body keeps the score, okay? I think I'm gonna leave it here for today. So I say best of luck and congratulations. And seriously, I want to know, how does that play out in your lives, people? I'm curious. See you guys next week. Bye.